Hello, my name is Sue Williamson, and I'm doing my speech on social sustainability. When I read the definition of social sustainability, it says it requires that the cohesion of society and its ability to work towards common goals be maintained. Individual needs, such as those for health and well-being, nutrition, shelter, education, and cultural expression, should be met. When I read that, it became clear to me that I needed to address this within the foster care system. Foster children come into foster care for many different reasons. They can be here because of abuse, neglect, drug abuse, unwed mothers, young teens. There's just a whole bunch of reasons, and it doesn't always have to do with the kids either. It can be that their parents might be addicted to drugs. Their parents might be getting treatment, say for a terminal illness or something, and they need help with their children while they're getting help themselves. So there's many reasons that the children come into care, and we need to help maintain that care to make sure that their needs are being met. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the foster parents. The foster parents are families helping families. They have to have goals set to help meet the needs of these children. For like the health and well-being of the children, that would be like their physical and emotional and safety needs. They have to make sure that these children are getting to doctors and getting physicals, getting their immunization shots, are just there to love on them and help them get through a lot of the emotional stuff that they bring with them into the foster home. Their safety needs have to be met with this also, making sure that the children are safe and that they're not hurting themselves. The nutritional needs, they have to make sure that these children are getting the right foods and nutrition that they need. And many of these that come into foster care don't get these things while they're at home, and now they're needed to maintain to be healthy. Educational needs. The foster parents have to make sure that all the educational needs are met for these children. They go to the school, they have to work with the teachers. They set up IEPs, which is individual education plan for these children, because many of these children, when they come into foster care, their educational needs haven't been met at all. That many of them are behind in their education, many as far as 2 or 3 years, and with the proper people helping them, they might be able to get up to where they need to be up with other kids their age with their education. And their cultural expression. This is one area that really needs to be maintained and sustained, because many of these children are not from the same culture going into their foster home. So the foster parents and the children have to make sure that they're getting the needs met. They might meet some of those needs through mentoring. They might have a mentor that might be the same cultural background that they're from. Children might be able to come into their home and be friends with others from their cultural background, but that's just a need that they have expressed. Many of them will have foods that they like in the home, and they got that at their biological parents, and now being in the foster home, they have to have that need met also. They just have to be in a safe and nurturing environment in the foster home. In order to have that need met, though, they have to be in a stable environment. The next thing we're going to talk about is the biological parents. Many of the biological parents have needs that they need met too, and they need help meeting those needs. Whether it's treatment for drugs and abuse, these needs to be met. Right now, there's over 4,000 children in our foster care system, and if they don't get help by the foster parents, we're never going to have social sustainability achieved. When we talk about health and human services in the department, the caseworkers they have huge caseloads. It's a teamwork. There's many stakeholders in this, but in order to reach social sustainability, we all have to work together and we all have to do our part. Back to the definition it requires that the cohesion of society, that means everybody coming together, and its ability to work towards common goals have to be maintained. By meeting the individual needs for health and well-being, nutrition, shelter, education, and cultural expression, we can help these children go into a future and maintain what they need to be a happy and healthy future ahead of them. Thank you.